Hi YouTube. Me again. I don't know if you can actually see me. Oh, there you go. So I've been and got weighed again. And yeah, I've lost a pound. So I'm going to actually tell you what I'm going to decide today that I'm going to tell everybody what I was when I first started in weight and what I am now and how much I've lost, because I feel that the fact that I'm hiding how much I weigh, I'm not being true to myself. So I kind of think that I need to be a bit more true to myself and just put it out there, and if it's embarrassing, but it's tough. So here we go. When I first started Slimming World, please excuse me, I've got no makeup on. Spots have come out huge, and yeah. Anyway, when I first started Slimming World, it was my third attempt. I had my son in September, and I went back not long after having him because I was disgusted with the body I was left. I didn't like it. I thought it was gross. So, sorry. I don't know why that upset me, but it did. Anyway, back to it. So I went back and I went to my old group with my old leader, because I thought if I go back to what I know, I'll be okay. And the first time I did Slimming World, many moons ago, I lost about 1.5 stone. And then obviously put it all back on, had another baby, blah blah blah. They're not my excuses. My excuses are that I'm just a pig, and it's not because I've had children. I can't blame my gorgeous children. So anyway, I went back and I walked in the room and I was greeted by a girl at school who used to bully me. She used to call me fat. She used to tell me I was ugly. She used to say that I was the fattest one in the group of friends. She used to say just things that made me feel rubbish. And the irony was that she was at Slimming World. But I didn't see it that way. I just saw it that she was just going to bully me again. And I didn't see that she was grown up and she wasn't this horrible person, this horrible child of like 13, 14 who was bullying me at school. She was a grown-up person who'd had her own children, who understood how horrendous it was to put weight on, and was there for her own reasons. And she spoke to me, and to be honest, she was nice, but it put me off, and I lost my confidence, and I carried on going for a few. I'm sorry, I can't hold the camera. I'm trying to hold it in a different way to see if it gives better quality. I don't think it's going to work. But anyway, I carried on going. I lost a little bit of weight, and then I didn't go again, and I just lost my confidence, and and then I started feeling really nervous going into group, and I started feeling sick going to group, and heart rate would go up, and I panicked, and I just decided it wasn't for me, and I stopped going. And then one day in July, so this is a few months later, and Oliver was growing up a bit more and he's becoming a bit more independent, and I stopped breastfeeding, and so I had myself back. And then I decided, I got a hold of my consultant again, and I texted her. I found it off my old book, found a number, and I texted her, and I said, anyway, if you've got any groups in the day, because I didn't want to go to that group again, even though I could, because I don't work on that day. And I found a group on a Wednesday morning, other side of town, ran by the same woman, who I will say isn't brilliant. She's not fantastic. I never get any texts off her, never get any emails, never get anything off her. She hasn't noticed that I've stopped going to group, that I literally get weighed and I walk out. She hasn't noticed, so she hasn't really given me any tips. I'll be honest, she's not fantastic for me. She's really good for some people, but for me she's not good. but she's the only one that I know, so I went back to her, and I now go on a Wednesday morning. Anyway, that was very long-winded, I'm sorry. So when I started, I rushed in and I got weighed on a whim. I didn't know I was going to go that morning. I literally was sat on my bed, felt really depressed because I couldn't find anything to wear. I texted her and I said, please can I come back to Slimming World? I know I'm really sorry I abandoned you last time. And she said, yeah, that's fine. So I went back and I got weighed. I'm really scared of telling you. Okay, when I first started Slimming World, I weighed, the biggest I've ever weighed, I can't say it. I weighed 15 stone 7 pounds. So 15.5 stone. I couldn't believe it. I nearly cried. Anyway, and okay, I've lost a bit of weight, and now I weigh £13.10. So £13, oh god, 13 stone 10. So I've lost a pound today, and my weight's gone down to 13 stone 10. So yeah, there you go, internet, world, everyone, that is what I weigh, embarrassingly. My husband, I've been with him for over 10 years, maybe 14 years I think, maybe, and we married to him for 4 years, and it's probably only last night I told him what I weighed. I'm not sure why I've suddenly started willing to tell people, but I am. I think it's because I want to name and shame myself, probably. Because if I put it out there, then now I need to tell you every week that my weight's going down. I need to show me that my weight can go down. But yeah, my anxiety, I don't think I've got anxiety. I've never been diagnosed with it. I don't think I have. But how I panic going to groups and how I get nervous the idea of going out on my own is getting worse. I will say that it is getting worse. I'm fine when I go to work and I've got my uniform on and I run the shift and, you know, I do my job. I do what's expected of me. But I'm not fine, hang on, when day-to-day life and I'm going out on my own. And like I went out yesterday to get some Christmas presents and stuff, and my husband says to me, yeah, go on your own, I'll stay here because I want to work on my bike. I was like, okay, and I instantly felt, shit, I don't want to go, I'm sorry to swear. And so I took Oliver with me, as like a security, and all the way there he was quiet, and I thought, oh no, he's fell asleep. I'm basically going to be on my own now. He's fell asleep. And when I got him out of the car, the relief I felt that he was awake and he could talk to me. And so I went to the shops and I did what I had to do. I didn't go into shops unnecessarily because I felt that I didn't want to, and I literally just got what I needed, and I came home and I felt better once I got home. So yeah, I think there's something up. Like, I'm not depressed. I've never had depression. I don't think I haven't got that, because I haven't. But I think maybe it's confidence. I've got none at all. And I need to figure out a way of learning how to do it, how to get confidence. And going out with no makeup doesn't really help. I mean, look at me, I'm just in time for Halloween. Oh. Yeah, anyway, lost a pound. Yay! And I'm 13 stone 10, so I've now lost £24. So yay! Oh, and I got these. Never tried them, but the one behind the counter said they're really good before I sleeked off out the door without anybody noticing I'd gone. And I've got this, so I'm really going to look forward to reading that. And I've decided I haven't got my head around Slimming World. I don't understand it. I don't know what to eat, so I'm making bad decisions. So I am going to, sit with a cup of tea and perhaps one of them bars, and I'm going to look through the book and I'm going to teach myself the Slimming World diet again. I'm going to highlight things